everyone, and welcome back to donnajowrites, where we talk about more than just the mechanics of writing. So this is the third of my NaNoWriMo updates or roundups. This is going to be the last one, released today, obviously on the 2nd, if I can get it edited in time. We're back here in my bedroom. I have my little notebook. I need to be careful not to jostle the camera too much. But we're going to just go through my word counts. We're going to see whether I won, whether I didn't win NaNoWriMo. And we're going to just have a little bit of a chit chat afterwards. Not going to be a long one. Just a bit of an update for you guys. And record for myself. So let's get going. Okay, so last time I believe we stopped on the 19th. But I'm going to repeat that one. On the 19th, I had 2176. On the 20th, I had 2092. On the 21st and the 22nd, I had 0 because on the 21st was my baby shower and on the 22nd, I took a rest. On the 23rd, I had 2656. On the 24th, I had 3003. On the 25th, I had 3163. And on the 26th, I had 2922. And then for the remainder of the month, the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, I didn't have any because we had some family visiting. So if you are keeping track mentally, then you would have realized that I only ended with a final count of 41,530. My Scrivener tracker puts me closer to 41,590. But as I was tracking sessions, I'm not sure about the count on my Scrivener, where those extra words came from. But either way, the answer to the question, did I win NaNoWriMo, is a resounding nope. I must say, the last time I attempted NaNoWriMo in November was 2018. And I was so incredibly disappointed with myself when I didn't make it. This is only the second time I've tried. I've done Camp Nano a few times, but that is more to do with editing and revisions. Whereas this time, both times, I did drafts from pretty much from scratch. The first time wasn't 100% from scratch. There was half that I had to rewrite. This one was 100% from scratch draft. I only had a limited number of scene cards that I had already worked out, and I found myself just writing and just kept going and kept going and kept going. So in that regard, I'm very pleased that I was just able to explore the story and explore my characters, because in the beginning of November, I had a very clear idea of how I wanted the characters to be, but I didn't know who they were. And specifically the one timeline, I wasn't 100% sure how it would fit in nicely with the timeline, the later timeline, and so it was a little bit of a back and forth. I'm not as disappointed this time that I didn't make it, and I've learned now from this experience and from my previous NaNoWriMo experience that I need to not count weekends and rather think of weekends as any kind of bonus time. If I get any words on the weekend, it's just a bonus, because as most of you will know, from if you've been watching me for a while, I work from home, and so I need to make time during the week rather than on the weekend, because weekend is family time, and 9 times out of 10 don't end up writing as many, if any at all, words on the weekend. And so next time I do NaNoWriMo, I'm not sure if it'll be next year, as I'm not sure what things will be like with Bubba, but I will rather count it as count my count at 20 days. And that's the one thing I've learned. The second thing I've learned is that not to start off doing the minimum word count every day. To start off doing as many words per day as I can. And now this might seem obvious to some people, but I really battle to get into the swing of things. And so I kind of was doing minimum word count every day and then focusing on other stuff in the beginning of the month. So that is the second thing I learned, that I need to start doing as much as I can right from the beginning, because in actual fact, if I organize myself correctly, I can get up to between 3,000 and 4,000 words per day if I have my scene cards ready and if I stick to my schedule. Which brings me to the third thing that I learned is I have now worked out for myself a system that maximizes my productivity. So the plan is, at whatever time I start during the day, I need to start doing a 20-minute writing sprint with a 10-minute break, and then a 20-minute writing sprint and a 10-minute break, and just keep recurring that until I reach the word count that I want, or I just reach the end of the day. And so if I start at, I think I worked it out as if I start at 8:30 and I stop at 4:30, taking an hour lunch break, I can write over 4,000 words. Now that is like the absolute best case scenario. So it never works out like that actually, and normally I only start writing around 9:30 once all the employees have left the office and things have settled down and I can actually settle in and focus myself. So I normally will start writing around 9:30. Before that, I'm just checking emails and, you know, doing bits and bobs that I can do when I don't have to concentrate too hard. And then I will normally finish, or I start feeling more tired around 3 o'clock. So by that account, I can do about 3,000 words because my writing rate is between 250 and 350-ish words per 20 minutes. So that's what I've learned, and that's what I'm taking from NaNoWriMo, specifically this last point for myself. I need to maximize my productivity and I need to utilize that system. And it's also a great system because it's flexible. It's only in 20-minute intervals, and so I can set my timer. I use an app called the Forest app, which I highly recommend. It's really, really helped me. So I set a 20-minute timer and I write solidly for 20 minutes, and then I give myself a 10-minute break. And that is how I've learned to maximize my productivity, at least when it comes to writing. And so even though I didn't make the word count this month, I definitely have learned a lot this month. And I think it has been a month of discovery, not just discovering my story, but kind of working out with a bit more accuracy what works best for me with regards to productivity and creativity and balancing the two. So I am not mad at myself, not giving myself a hard time, a little annoyed because I know that I could have made it. I mean, I was very, very close, obviously, like less than 9,000 words to go. And had I taken the weekend, this past weekend, and written, I probably could have made the 50,000. But as with everything in life, you need to choose your priorities. And this weekend, the priority was having family over and bonding and spending time with them. It also gave me the opportunity to sort out some baby stuff, which really helped me feel a bit more productive as well. But yeah, that is my update, and for my own records as well. Sitting like this is very uncomfortable for me to breathe, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not sure when I will post on this channel again. I will have a look at my schedule and I will let you all know on Instagram when next I plan to post. But until then, I hope you have a lovely week, and keep going, keep writing, figure out what works best for you and stick with that. And I will see you back here next time. Bye.